One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. This morning I woke up, brewed some coffee, and proceeded to get more done before breakfast than I had in the past 4 working days combined. How about you? How many important things did you get done last week? I mean the things that actually got you closer to your biggest goals and dreams. Take a minute to think about it and write a couple down. How many did you come up with? For many the answer is few, if any at all. Why? Lack of focus is the most common killer of making things happen. In the last 10 years there's been an unconscious shift from encouraging focus to condemning it. It's happening without us knowing, and we're all likely victims. As soon as multitasking became possible and encouraged, our focus died. Mine certainly did. We have to fight our very best fight to get it back. Without focus we are headed for disaster, and the consequences are as dangerous as they come. What's the biggest risk of losing our focus? Wasting our time and living a meaningless life. The solution is to simplify. Get back to the basics of doing the important. Here are 10 effective ways to train your brain to stay focused and productive. Pay attention and apply. Hello there. Our YouTube channel has reached 2,000 subscribers. Thanks to everyone who follows us. So, if you want to focus better like a pro, subscribe now. Number 1. Plan and visualize a few critical tasks each day. Our thoughts shape our reality. Why? Because our thoughts generate feelings, feelings lead to action, and action leads to results. As a part of your morning routine, establish 1 to 3 critical tasks that must be done throughout the day. Don't just think of them superficially. Visualize them and simulate the feelings you'll get after finishing each task. If you truly think about your day's success, your subconscious will do everything it can to help you turn thoughts into reality. Number 2. Find your peak hours. Some people perform better during the day, while others do great during the night. To find your most productive hours, the peak hours, you should actively measure your productivity during various hours of the day. Pay attention to your energy, thought patterns, distractions, motivation, and moods while experimenting different work hours. Make sure you allow at least a week to establish these peak hours. So, if you try to get your most important tasks done from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., experiment it for a week. Next week, focus your attention on critical tasks starting from 10 a.m. and ending at 12 p.m. Number 3. Avoid multitasking. Multitasking has been proven to reduce our cognitive abilities due to the fact that the brain can only fully focus on one task at a time. Even though multitasking can be beneficial in various situations, you should avoid it as much as you can whenever you deal with important tasks. Give your full attention to the task at hand to improve the quality and speed of work. Number 4. Treat your mind like a muscle. What do you do when you want to build muscles? You exercise. Not just once, but regularly. Training your brain to stay focused is a matter of practice. Every time you experience distracting thoughts, you have to acknowledge them for what they are, time and attention killers. Whenever you feel like you must stop working, you should push it a little further. If you have big trouble focusing right now, you shouldn't try to work for 60 minutes straight. Build your levels of focus gradually. First 2 weeks, try focusing for 20 minutes, take a 5-minute break, then go again. In 2 months, you should be able to stay focused for 60 minutes and get a lot of things done. Number 5. Build willpower and discipline. Very few of us are making real decisions. A decision is a deal with your mind that no matter what happens, your decision sticks. Therefore, when you say, "I should exercise," you should immediately replace the "should" with "must." Otherwise, Your brain won't take your intent seriously and it won't care to help. Willpower and self-discipline are two related traits that should be developed at the same time. Your willpower is the fuel of your actions. Your discipline is your ability to go past intrusive thoughts, comfort zone, and laziness. Here's what few people tell you. These skills require consistent practice, building them is not easy, and giving up is not an option. Number 6. Acknowledge your need to avoid pain and to gain pleasure. When we do something, we do it because we seek pleasure or because we want to avoid pain. Think about it. When students must do their homework, they procrastinate because their subconscious minds signal incoming pain. When the deadline is close, they'll take action in order to avoid the pain of receiving a bad grade. Take this example and synchronize it with your life. Every time you want to focus on a task, acknowledge your immediate response. Are you trying to avoid pain? Or you're looking for pleasure? When you become the observer, you'll be able to be in charge. Number 7. Avoid distractions. You can't train your brain to stay focused unless you ensure that your external environment also lacks distractions. Your phone, for example, should never disturb your attention. Turn off the notifications. Say no whenever someone interrupts you, and be committed to cut off every possible distraction around you. Number 8. Leverage the power of habits. If you build empowering habits, you'll no longer have to use your motivation and willpower to become focused. Your mind will recognize the pattern and will make your job easier. For example, when you wash your teeth and face in the morning, you're doing automatically without using any significant amounts of focus, energy, and motivation. Building productive habits is like teaching your brain how to behave at different yet specific times. Number 9. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness implies self-awareness. Practicing mindfulness is nothing more than focusing your entire attention on the present moment. Your present thoughts and feelings, the environment that surrounds you, your breath, your heartbeat, you choose. It doesn't matter what you focus on, as long as you're here, now, your mind is present. You can practice mindfulness in various situations, while reading, working, studying, washing dishes, walking in the park, and so on. When your focus is prioritized on what's happening now, you'll perform better in most of the situations. Number 10. Become sovereign. Sovereignty is the practice of aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Most people lack sovereignty, which means that their emotions aren't in harmony with their thoughts, neither with their actions. For example, if you want to read a book today but you instantly feel that this is going to be boring, you'll never actually read that book. However, if you think of something and you get positive feelings as a reaction, taking action won't be that difficult. If you're aware of this, you can easily implement it. As a result, staying focused on your responsibilities and work will become a piece of cake. Do the 10 steps and your day will be a victory before most people wake up. It's a pretty awesome feeling. You'll get way more done than you planned, but your mind and schedule will also be clear to enjoy life a little more. Few things feel worse than an unproductive day. Nail your big things early and use that energy to take the rest of the day by storm. Take a walk with your wife, play with your kids, go down to the beach and read. Do whatever you want. That's the point. With pure focus we can be unstoppable. When in doubt, ask yourself, am I wasting my time to avoid the important? Be honest. You'll know the answer. Do something about it. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you want more focus. See you in the next video. Stay safe.